I've honestly loved taking apart things my whole entire life.
Welcome to the JesseAF show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Wednesday, July 24th, 2019, episode 164 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode, so please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I've loved doing my entire life and literally loved doing it my entire life. And guess what that thing is? Taking things apart. Yeah, I love finding out how things work, and I find that it's very important to do that. I don't know, it just kind of makes sense. I've always been the kind of person to learn new things all the time, how to take this apart, how to take that apart, how to build something, how to create new things. I absolutely love that stuff. Woodworking is in my DNA. I do it so much. I think about it so much. I'm always coming up with new ideas, new designs for furniture, different ways to do furniture. And it's just really, really fun. It's just something I love doing. I work with my hands. I've always worked with my hands. Whenever I was done with a toy when I was little with it, I just take it apart. You know, like those little electronic toys that always made noise or did something, like flashed a light. I took those apart when I was done with them. I was like, well, when I'm older, as you get older, toys start being a little too young for you, Some of the toys were a little too young for me. So what I did with them, instead of just throwing them out, because that's a waste, what I did was I actually took apart my toys. I unscrewed them, and what I did was I took the computer board, a little green panel inside, and I looked at it, and I looked at how it worked, and I was so interested in it, and I would do it with all of my toys that were so old for me. I literally got on a rampage of just taking toys apart because it was just so much fun for me. I've seen so many different kinds of motors, all these different boards. It's really cool being able to look at the transistors and all these different things, the solder points. It's like, this is really interesting. And right now I have a wood burner that also works as a soldering tool to heat up the surface enough to put the soldering on it. I also have soldering that came with the kit. But I just absolutely love taking things apart. When I was little, I think I was about 2 years old, I took apart my back door turning knob lock. I took it off. I took it off the door, and all you had left was the little thing that you just pull on to basically unlock and lock the door. Yeah, it's simple. And if you've taken apart a lock, you obviously know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's not that important. It's important for the lock, but But the point is that I absolutely love that stuff. I loved taking things apart. Ever since I could have a screwdriver in my hand, I've been taking things apart. And it's just really interesting. And my dad and my mom, they completely encouraged me to do that. I had a bin full of electrical boards when I was little. A bin full of them. And I loved looking at them, and I loved looking at how they worked. I could be an electrical engineer right now. I could be an engineer at anything right now, if anything. So why I'm telling you this is because when in life you've discovered something that you absolutely love doing, you absolutely love taking things apart, pursue it. Go for it. Even if it doesn't seem like it'll make you any money at all, go for it. Because honestly, if it interests you enough that you've spent your entire life devoted to learning how these things work, and you just absolutely love taking them apart, and whatever it is, it could be taking photos, if anything. If you've spent your whole entire life surrounded by this thing and you just have done it your whole life, go for it. I mean, honestly, just go for it. There's nothing holding you back besides you. And, the truth is, it's better for you. Because, for me, I love taking everything apart that I can see, just to see what it looks like on the inside. Eventually, I want to build my own computer. That would be awesome. I would absolutely, die on the floor if I actually built my own computer. I'd die of excitement, It'd be awesome. And that's just something that I love doing. I love looking at things. I love taking computers apart. I had an old Apple keyboard that just stopped working. And I was like, okay, well, I'll take this apart now. So I took it all apart. I stripped it all down. All you have now is the aluminum unibody and all the little keys and all the little springs, I guess you could call them. They're little plastic mechanisms in the key, and then also the little button part along with the board. And I took all of that apart. Sure, I don't have all those pieces still. I do have the keys, and I still do have the little springs, I guess you could call them. But I still have those, and it's so interesting being able to look at them and saying, those little magnet things that you push touches the board right there, and then that sends an input into that, and then it sends an input into the computer. It's really interesting. I've actually taken apart a laptop of mine by doing that too. I had an old laptop, and it just wasn't doing it for me anymore, and it was really, really old. And I ended up just taking it apart. I learned about how to take it apart. I took the fan out. I took the hard drive out. I took the RAM out. I was like, oh, you can... So I kept the RAM. I mean, why not? I looked at the processor, the cooling system, everything. Doing these things in my life is just so much fun for me. I probably will be doing it in the future for as many times as I can. I absolutely love taking things apart, and when you love something that much, just go for it. Just do it. And I think that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going for it. I'm doing what I love doing. And it's this podcast, and it's taking things apart. It's learning how to put things back together, and it really is special. It's something awesome. And you guys, I hope you guys find something like that for you and yourself, because it's good. It's good to have that kind of thing. I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day. I know I really did enjoy this episode. If you did like this episode, please leave a comment. Send me a message. I would love it. Just do it. Why not? I'm not some crazy guy. Just send me a message. At least I don't think I'm a crazy guy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.